Hey friends, welcome back. Today I am working on week 37 in my 2023 Project Life album. I've just grabbed a few bits and pieces to work with today, and when I'm sitting down to edit this video, I realize they're all from Citrus Twist. I've got these everyday journaling cards. I've got the 3x4s and the 4x6s. I got a bunch of stamps and a couple of different kind of puffy sticker embellishments, and I just want to keep it super simple. Obviously, with October Daily going, there's a lot going on at the moment. Life is busy. Project Life does not have to be complicated. So I'm going to keep things really simple today. I ended up using a whole bunch of 4x6 cards on a spread that had no 4x6 card slots. So I'm going to trim down all of these cards here. Those first three I just trimmed into 3x4s. And this card here, I really loved it. It says magical, my favorite place to be, or something like that. My happy place, I think it says. And I really wanted to put that on the photo of Pearl sitting on my clean washing. I mean, having a white cat has drawbacks, as you can imagine, with the fur here. It's made worse when she decides to sit on my piles of clean washing. So look at that face, not bothered at all. The magical, my happy place just seemed super appropriate. So I did trim it down so that I could see all of that sentiment. I had to trim a little bit of the bottom, and I trimmed a little bit of my photo too, and then just lined it up so that it still was a 4x6 kind of card. Now for my journaling card, I had trimmed down this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card. I'm not actually doing list journaling. When I sat down to print out my journaling, I thought, no, I'm just going to free form it. I'm not going to pick out 5 points and try to line them up with those numbers. It's just a decorative element as it stands there. There are probably more than 5 points in that journaling. I just really liked the colors. I thought all of these colors worked really nicely with my sushi photo. So you'll see a lot of green. I've used some orange, some yellow, very un-me colors. And I gotta say, I kind of really love how it turned out. Now, I cannot for the life of me remember the name of this stamp set. It's got all of these words and the numbers. I really loved it because it's kind of like a huge typewriter font, and I liked that. It kind of works with my journaling, and it's just super easy because you've got the numbers and the week there. So as for putting a title card together, couldn't get simpler. Anything that I can, I will link in the description box for you. I'm just going to stamp the numbers and the week, and I added a label. This is one of my Patreon freebie labels. It was the perfect kind of khaki yellow color. It just worked, so I could have somewhere to date stamp, and it gives it kind of like a little extra element too. I definitely could have just stamped the week title. I could easily have stamped my dates underneath, but it kind of would have felt a little bit empty. And although I'm trying to keep things really easy this week, I still want to add a little bit of kind of design to it. So the yellow label works nicely. As for the embellishments, I've got some puffy sticker hearts, and when I pulled them out, I was unsure what kind of colors I was working with. So I've pulled out embellishments that were mostly just black and white. This one here happens to have a few tiny little hearts on there, and they happened to be the right kind of yellow color. So I've added them just to give a bit more detail to that title card as well. Now, the basis of this layout is pretty much done already. I'm going to add a few little embellishments. So a couple of these puffy word stickers. I really love them. I'm going to just pop them on top of the white rice of my sushi. It's kind of the only place on that photo to add an embellishment without kind of sticking anything in behind there. And I did want to add a tiny bit of embellishment because I do talk about the sushi lunch in my journaling, which is right beside it. So I just wanted to draw a little bit of attention to it. The same for these two cards. I basically, in my journaling, I've talked about everything that's in my photos, and so I don't want to do too much to them for the sake of simpleness, but I do want to just add a little bit more than kind of sticking my photo onto the pattern paper. So again, I'm sorry, I think this one's called like All About Me like I said, I'll link everything. Does it bother me that favorite is not spelt the way I would spell favorite? It does, but I'm going to stamp it anyway. I'm not going to play favorites with the U in favorite. I'm just going to cover up the V with one of those little puffy sticker hearts because it fit perfectly, and I stamped hang out underneath there. This was a week that Shane was actually at home working with me, which was surprisingly nice. It was nice to not be on my own every day. This little photo here though, I couldn't find an appropriate sentiment on that larger stamp set, so I grabbed one of these little sentiments. Again, it's got that kind of typewritten font that I really like, that is like heavily used this week. And I'll be honest, I just couldn't be bothered repeat stamping the entire card. It's a very little sentiment. It would have taken a very long time. I used some cracked pistachio ink, tone on tone, and then just kind of like randomly stamped it. And I actually really love that texture too. It's a bit more textured, I guess, a bit more random, and it kind of highlights the sentiment a little bit better, I think, as well. I decided to add a couple of little stickers onto my photo of Willow because it says so sweet, and she is so sweet. She had a rough week this week, and that's my layout all done. I was trying to add more, and I've got to peel it back. Thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to keep watching, there are a couple of videos on screen. Otherwise, I'll see you again really soon. Bye!